The car wash through the foam, still going nice today, and the first thing they encounter is the...
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Speed Without Engine, the place where fast-paced action meets pure fun. Get ready for some sick designs, crazy crashes, and tons of laughs. Let's go.
Lando behind as the co-pilot. They're really quick down the ramp there. That's from the start, and they're really rattling down. Don't think they need the oars. They might need to hang on to this one because it's hurtling down the track. Let's have a look how it handles the kicker. That's coming up now. Here's the kicker. Over we go. That was nice. Okay, moving down towards this little ramp before the finish, which is nothing more than a speed bump, really, but you can see how fast they're going. They're really flying down. Interesting to see what the time is here. 35.31. It's right up there with... So they can celebrate because they came here to try and set a time. They wanted to be quick. They were quick. And they handled everything thrown at them. They were fast at the start, fast in the middle, and fast at the end. He was going to be part of a Soapbox race team, and he's here today, and he's the pilot, and he's in there, and they're off. And they've got a nice looking Soapbox in terms of the design because they've got the small wheels with a wide, strong axle. Not sure about that thing waving around in the front, whether you want that. It's got the camera on it, so they'll get some really good shots of this, and they're really nice over there. And they were quickly off again. Through the chicane, over the little speed ramp. It'll be interesting to see the time here, because they've not... Oh, they just managed to get over the line. It's gone, look. 36.03. Good performance. Great time. One of the quickest we've seen today. And you can see how much the axle and suspensions are absorbing the impact. And they just got away with that by the bales at the end. They've travelled 1,000 kilometres to be here today from southern Brazil. And a PAPATERA is a local fish from their part of Brazil, and off they go. You kind of think with a fish, when it was raining really heavily earlier this afternoon, they might have been better going then, but let's see what they're like. Will they be a fish out of water, or they're hurtling down the track here, over that little speed ramp, they're going towards the finish. Let's have a look at the time. It looks fast, it is fast. A nice looking Soapbox, a good performance at the top, and a really quick run down. That was kind of the combination that you look. Looks like it might be quick, this. Easy to control, I think. Oh, yeah, just about. You can see how fast he was going into the berm. Risto is the pilot. Flies over. Haven't seen many as quick through there. This is really nice. Car wash. Let's have a look at the time. This is going to be quick. Could be really quick. Let's have a look. Oh, 26.08. It's probably the smoothest. Looked like he'd had a lot of opportunity to test the Soapbox and make sure he was at one with his vehicle. And they finally get it over the top of the start ramp. And line right through here. Oh, it went a little bit high, but managed to get it back left quickly enough. They might just have lost a little bit of time there. They're nice and quick over the kicker. They've lost the wing. Here we go around the chicane. Now we're coming down towards the car wash. Through the foam, still going nice and quick. Wings back down. Oh, it's creative, this. They can lift the wings up, put them down again. How well they did before they started with creativity, performance, and then the run itself. Pre-run. And they're often running down the very steep today, and the first thing they encounter is the berm, and the first thing they lose is the bonnet. But everything's okay. Here's the speed over the kicker. That's nice. Chicane. Smooth through there. Coming down towards the car wash and flies through the car wash. Foam everywhere. It's only short. There's the checkered flag. 25.25. Brilliant. The score, the performance score, and the speed generated. All the lines were good. Soapbox well designed. Brilliant run. A lot of work's gone into this. Never really like wheels that are only that big, though. Only small. Is the pilot, and he's a pilot in every sense of the word, and he's over the kicker. A lot of relief about that. Looks like it's sticking out a long way to me. Round we go. Oh no, they're okay. That's probably as smooth as anybody's been through there, but needs more speed. Just need more speed. There's nothing wrong with the run apart from the fact it's not fast enough. Here's the bone rattler. Yes, we know it's a plane. Bone rattler through there, now down to the finish. He's loving it in the back, look. He's like the fella from the Happy Mondays. Look, the chap in the back. What about the time? Not very quick, 102.07. Nice and solid, no problem. The good old bone rattler. Performance, the judges, didn't they? 47 out of 50 to go with 39 for creativity. It takes, and they're off and running to see whether they can get it down from the top to the bottom in one piece. Well, that question might be answered early on. Here they come towards the berm, around there. Oh, the first team through. First team through with any kind of success. The water feature is next on the agenda. for the DeLorean. Oh, there's the bonnet. You can't hold it through there, but they're still going. Down we go towards the bone rattler. There's nothing left of it. Pilot's loving it. Can they manage? Here they go. Oh, yes, they can. Down towards the finish line. It's going to be the fastest run we've seen so far. The time, 45.06. Lovely air over the kicker. But that's where it all started to go. All that time to build it, and it takes about a minute to wreck it. Wonderful shot to the bone rattle, and you can see the axle there working brilliantly at the front. But if they would have done it all in one go, it probably would have taken about a week to do. So Linus is the pilot with support. Okay, and that might be a good technique through the water. That's a good technique over the kicker towards the berm. There's the sharp turn. The straw bales, they want to slow the soapboxes down going around the berm, and then they build it back up again down towards the water and then on towards the bone rattler. They've only got one obstacle left. They can see the finish. They're moving nicely down the course. There's the bone rattler, which they didn't really touch. This has been smooth. It's been a smart performance by the pilot, and they've left their mark here in Lithuania today. That's probably all the run we've seen so far. Now let's see if the Soapbox can live up to what's happened at the top. See whether D-Money can be money here in Dallas today. From the NBA, so they're part of the basketball scene in the US. They're part of the Red Bull Soapbox scene in Dallas today, and they're going really well here. Down towards the big kicker, D-Money's flying 33 miles an hour. That's as good as we've had. Over the big ramp with lots of air, flying down towards the finish. What's the time? The top, good halfway down, good at the bottom. Fantastic run by that team. Big takeoff over the ramp at the end. The Soapbox is. It's streamlined. It looks like it's aerodynamic. It looks like it's well put together. The proof will be at the bottom when we see the time. Nor has the car wash. This is where it starts to get interesting. We start to see how fast they're going. They've got the big kicker and they've got the ramp, and they're really quick, this team. You can see 33, that's really good. Suspension working well. It's strong, it's fast, it's light, it's over the finish line. It's 34.2. Proud of them. Bryce will be proud of what he's achieved here today. Fantastic. They look like they could take the Soapbox back to the top and do it all over again. The suspension worked brilliantly. Or maybe not, the wheels have gone. So Justin is behind the wheel, and Skeeter Dunn is on the way. That's the way through there, just brush the edges. Here's the big kicker, no problem. 29 miles per hour. We've seen faster, but that's good. And there's a lot of air going off over the ramp, and now we look at the time, 34.2. That's a good run. It's a good time. Everything seemed to fall into place for this team, even allowing for the spectacular way they brought it to a halt at the end.
Thank you, Team Griswold.
Kamakawa is the pilot. The brave old soul that's got to get this one down to the bottom. He's feeling the music on the way down as well. Here's the Samurai Gate. Bouncy through there, wasn't it? Now the seesaw. Could have gone a bit faster over there. Again, opting for the second of the two kickers. That's the choice for the pilot. Here's the berm. That's a good line around the berm and over the line. This is going to be fast. One of the things fell into place there for that team. I think that's the example of what the line has to be through the berm. If you can get it right like that, you're okay. Is it going to be the big bamboo or the bad bamboo? We're about to find out. Might they be bamboozled by the berm? Nice and straightforward through the chicane. The pilot in control. No issue through the Samurai Gate. Steady, very, very steady over the seesaw. That was kicker. They've only got to get around the berm now, which sounds easy enough. Today would indicate it's not. Oh, they're going to avoid it. No, they're not. Just nick it at the end. Just nip on there at the end, just to say you did it. And over the line, they'll post a time, 47.51. Avoided the berm at all costs. But they've got a time, and that's what matters to them. Decent creativity scores, decent performance scores. Now they need the speed element of it. They need the run. Just to finish is difficult so far today here in Tokyo. Nice and controlled through there. Here's the Samurai Gate, where you've got to get a bit of speed through there. Now the seesaw. Oh, they're nice and gentle through there. That's going to lose them a bit of time. Over the kicker. They've not really bothered with the berm. And over the finish line. Well, they're in one piece. They'll set the time, 47 points, which is good. I just think it could have been faster still. But it was a well-designed soapbox, and they get their rewards for being careful.